Processor packaging. When you look at a processor, it's the packaging you see, and not the microprocessor itself. Typically, the processor packaging is a ceramic or plastic. They all boil down to a packaging style that is mounted perpendicular to the motherboard into a single slot, much like expansion, cards, and memory. Packaging is the process of connecting a microprocessor with a computer motherboard. So, mao din ni ang naong sa atong motherboard. The motherboard is the main circuit board of your computer and is also known as the main board or logic board. Microprocessor. It is a small chip that resides in computers and other electronic devices. It is also the central unit of computer system that performs arithmetic and logic operations, which generally include adding, subtracting, transferring number from one area to another, and comparing two numbers. It's often known simply as a processor, a central processing unit, or as a logic chip. So there are three most important of a microprocessor. It is CPU, bus, and memory. So the CPU or central processing unit is the part of a computer system that is commonly referred as the brains of a computer. The CPU is also known as the processor or a microprocessor. CPU is responsible for executing a sequence of stored instructions called a program. Second is bus. Buses are used to send control signals and data between the processor and the other components. And the third one is memory. There are two basic kinds of memory used in microprocessor, and it is called the read-only memory, but more usually called as ROM, and RAM or random access memory. There are four kinds of microprocessor. These are dual-core processor, quad-core processor, octa-core processor, and lastly, the hexa-core processor. The dual-core processor is designed for users who frequently multitask or who use multi-threaded applications. And it is good enough to get most things done with reasonable speed. Only when you're editing videos, rendering 3D stuff, planning house, designing complex engineering stuff, or working with MATLAB. Next is quad-core processor. Are used commonly for general purpose computing system, just not for using of PCs but due to its best processing speed. They can be used in mobile computing devices like smartphones, tablets, and etc. Octa-core processor. Processor enables Galaxy smartphones to carry out more advanced tasks such as handling high-resolution videos and graphic-heavy games without draining the battery, making the devices capable and efficient. Octa-core processor also gives a Galaxy devices faster load times. And the last one is hexa-core processor. Hexa-core is faster when application can use same processor speed as that of quad. Usually, hexa will be faster than quad for same generation set of processor. So there are five types of general purpose processors. These are microcontroller, microprocessor, embedded processor, DSP or digital signal processing, and the last one is media processor. The microcontroller are used in automatically controlled products and devices, such as automobile engine control systems, implantable medical devices, remote controls, office machines, appliances, power tools, and other embedded systems. Second is the microprocessor. As what I've said earlier, it is a small chip that resides in computers and other electronic devices. It's often known as simply as a processor, a central processing unit, or as a logic chip. Next is embedded processor. Embedded processor helps to control aircraft and industrial automation. They are common in automobiles and in both large and small household appliances. DSP or digital signal processing is used primarily in areas of auto signals, speech processing, radar, seismology, audio sonar, voice recognition, and some financial signals. And the last one is media processor. Mostly used as an image or video processor is a microprocessor-based system on a chip which designed to deal with the digital streaming data in real-time rates. So, maura to guys ang amo ang report. Thank you sa pagpapaminaw og tanaw. So that's all. Thank you.